The Adventures of Michael McKoy Jr. and Carl. A comedy of grips. A McKoy Vision production. Carl, the ever-inventive pigeon, was in the middle of one of his infamous thumb epiphanies. This time, he was convinced that a regular hand just wasn't good enough. After all, what was the point of 4 boring fingers and 1 thumb when you could have an entire hand made of thumbs? He rushed to find Michael McKoy Jr., who was trying and failing to relax after the last thumb disaster. Without warning, Carl burst in, wings flapping, eyes wide with excitement. "Michael!" Carl squawked, barely containing his excitement. "You know what's better than 1 thumb? 5 thumbs. Think about it. Maximum grip. Maximum power." Michael blinked, looking at Carl with the same mixture of disbelief and exhaustion he always had in these situations. "Carl, do you even know what 5 thumbs would look like?" Carl's answer was as confident as it was nonsensical. "Like perfection, my friend. Divine thumb perfection." He immediately launched into his new plan. He'd take his current hand-foot prototype and enhance it by adding thumbs to every possible spot. No more fingers, just thumbs. Carl chattered as he went around the room, gathering supplies. In no time, he had everything he needed: duct tape, modeling clay, and, for some reason, several large carrots. Carl? What are the carrots for?" Michael asked cautiously. "They're for the thumb bones." Carl answered as if that explained everything. Carl's plan was simple in theory, disastrous in practice. He would carve the carrots into thumb shapes, then duct tape them onto his foot, covering every available space. He figured once he got the thumb hand working, he'd have a hand-foot so powerful he could even open jars while hopping. The process was horrifying. He jabbed the carrots into a glob of clay to make thumb sockets, then stuck the whole thing to his foot with at least half a roll of duct tape. The results were, to put it mildly, terrifying. The carrots were lopsided, the clay was cracking, and Carl's foot now looked like some sort of orange-fingered horror from a vegetable nightmare. But Carl was undeterred. "Look, Michael!" he cried triumphantly, wobbling around on his new thumb foot. "All thumbs. Pure gripping potential." Michael didn't even know where to start. "Carl, you can't actually grab anything with those. They're turts." "Nonsense." Carl huffed. He waddled over to a nearby door handle and attempted to grab it with his thumb foot. Immediately, the whole thumb hand construct splattered against the door in an explosion of clay and carrots. Carl, undeterred, simply nodded, deep in thought. "All right, I see what I did wrong. Not enough thumbs." This led to Plan B. He decided to tape an entire bunch of bananas to his other foot, convinced they'd make even better thumbs. With bananas taped up one side and a scattering of carrots on the other, he hobbled around the room, trying to make his multi-thumb dreams come true. Michael sighed, watching his friend try to open a doorknob with his bizarre banana thumb hand foot. As Carl slipped and spun in circles, banana thumbs flying everywhere, Michael couldn't hold back his laughter any longer. "All right, Carl," he chuckled, patting the frazzled pigeon on the wing. "I think you've got enough thumbs for one day." Carl nodded, finally defeated, as his last remaining thumb slid pathetically down his ankle. "Maybe you're right, Michael," he said, sighing. "Sometimes, 5 thumbs are just 4 thumbs too many." Don't forget to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for more.